Hello everyone, this is episode 2 of MFXTechnicals. Today we're going to be going over USDJPY. We're going to do something similar to what we did in episode 1 on gold, which is pretty much again a top-down analysis, having a look at what's going on the higher time frames, and then we're going to use that information to let us get some good entries on the lower time frames to catch some pips and nice intraday trades for the week coming up. So if we start off on the left, I've got a weekly chart up, and you can see that the thing that becomes apparent is that we've got a descending trend line. This is that blue line. Every single time the market comes up to it, it's acting as a slanted version of resistance. So you can see we have a push up, and then it's shot back down, shot back down. Every single time we reach this blue area, the market shoots down. So, and again, you can see here with the wicks, very harsh reaction off this trend line. Again here, huge wick. As soon as the mark touched, as soon as price came up to touch it, didn't like being in that area whatsoever, felt completely uncomfortable, shot back down. Look at this huge candle. So it would make sense that if we're now coming back up, the most likely place that this market's going to come up and touch before it reverses will be this blue line. So not only that, if you have a look, ever since the market had quite a harsh decline from around the start of 2018, when we came to this area of 105, you can see that the market acted as very, very strong support. As soon as the market came down, it came just slightly into this area, couldn't hack that, ended up going all the way back up, nearly touching 107.5. In fact, it did on the next candlestick with that wick. But when we came back down to actually touch 105, the reaction was absolutely humongous. We've been bullish ever since for a series of weeks. You can see that we've had a moving average crossover as well. The black is over the green, letting us know that that's a bullish state. And then as you can see to the left, if the black is underneath the green, that's a bearish state. So now with that, we're in a bullish state. We've been playing around at this 110 area for quite a while. We've just been having consolidation and indecision. So it's been fairly hard to trade. However, I do think with what I can see on the market right now, that we might be having a break towards the upside, so we can come and touch this descending trend line and have another potential bounce. This might not happen, it might do. It's just that if this does end up happening and we do see the right price action on the lower time frames, then we'll be ready. We'll know exactly where to get out. But if it doesn't and the market decides to break below 110, then all we'll be doing is really simply just looking for a trend continuation to the downside to 107.500. But for now, my bias is bullish. So if we have a closer look at what happened at 110, everyone in the MFX Trader Transformation course will be able to recognize pretty instantly there's a series of candlesticks right here in the midst of this consolidation. That's pretty much a reversal pattern, letting us know that the market's going to be heading up. We can see that this area 110 is acting very, very strongly for price. We had two rejections off it from the upside going back down to the downside on the left, this one, and then the second one right here. We also had a third one right here. As soon as the market touched 110, it slapped completely down. And now we have a break and close above 1.10, and the next two candlesticks couldn't break below 1.10, letting me know that we're still on the bullish side of this monthly support and resistance. Not only that, we do have an ascending trend line with a 1 bounce, 2, and then we've come and touched it for the third time. So you can see just by using a weekly time frame, using all that information, and you can see it's riding perfectly over my black moving average as well, which acts as dynamic support. All of these things are letting us know the market is heading up again to that area of that huge descending trend line. So now what we do is just go on the lower time frames. I'm actually on the 2 hour right here. Let me just go on the 4 hour. Let me just remove this. Okay, perfect. So what I want you guys to see is that this blue trend line that I've got right here, that blue trend line is the exact same one that we've got here on the left. This is just a weekly chart, and this is the 4 hour chart now. Again, like we were speaking about before, this is the second bounce that reacted very harshly, and now we've had a third bounce. On this third one, you can see that the market had a bit of a fake out, came below, had a huge rejection wick at the top, letting people think that we're going to be going short. But that was nothing but market manipulation. We then ended up rising above 1.10, and then that's letting me know that we're now trading within this consolidation zone of this blue rectangle right here. Now, with where the price action is right now, we might be anticipating a break of this consolidation with the continuation up to this green area, which is going to be my take profit. And it's also the area where that descending trend line lines up. If the market was to come up and touch it, it would be right in this green area. That's if we do get a break and close above this consolidation. However, this could easily be a fake out. Even though we do have a lot of bullish momentum, if you have a look at the moving averages, they're just rushing up and they're acting as dynamic support again on the H4 chart. But we're going to wait until we see a break and close above this consolidation area. Then we will be able to snipe. Let's have a look. It'll be around 70 pips. That might take 1 or 2 days to complete. That is a potential trade, but whether that's exactly going to happen, we're not entirely sure. We have to wait to see what the market's going to show us, because it easily could be the case that this area, the top of this blue consolidation box, this could easily be acting as resistance, this right here. And if it is acting as resistance, then that will be shown by what happens next, pretty much from this point onwards. And then that will let us know if we are going to be looking for a potential break. No, a potential, if this is the make or break zone, what will happen is that it will react off just like all the other times, but it will be coming back down, potentially to come and touch 110 again, since that, you know, this is pretty much bang in the middle of this consolidation range. And it could potentially come all the way back down to touch the bottom support of the consolidation, and then we'd look to see whether it's going to make or break here. And if it does break, then we'll be looking to go down to 107.500. But right now, like I said, my bias is bullish. I'm looking for the market to go up into this area. We're going to see what the price action shows us over the course of the week. Be really patient, be really disciplined. Don't chase the trade. Just let the market show you what it's going to do, and then, you know, pretty much go off that. So that's USDJPY. That's episode 2. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, just leave a like on the video. It really helps. And if you just click the subscribe button as well, it means that every single time I upload a video, me going over a currency pair, I am doing live charts as well, so you'll be able to get pretty much a live analysis of probably the same pairs that you're looking at as well, just to give you the extra boost when you're on the charts. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. I'll speak to you again in lesson 3, where we'll do another MFX technical analysis video. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.